Hi everyone, and welcome to the Wolf Den. Well, after being sick for 9 days straight, I'm finally back in action, and I'm excited to bring a guest to you today who believes that without good marketing, businesses die and people suffer, and that ethical, scientific marketing can change the world. And we're going to meet him after this. MJ Wolf here, and
welcome to the Wolf Den.
So we've got Chloe modeling your product.
Yo, MJ, what's up, man?
Hey, MJ.
You are in the Wolf Den.
So excited to be in the Wolf Den.
Hosted by MJ Wolf.
Hey everyone, with me today is the Business Development Manager at ClearBrand.com, a digital marketing agency focused on data-driven marketing that gets results, more leads, and sales. His name is Josh Ramsey. Josh, welcome to the show. You are officially in the Wolf Den.
Thanks so much. Glad to be here. Happy to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Josh. So tell me first off about ClearBrand, what it is that the company does, and what makes it different from your competitors.
Yeah, I think that's a great question to start with because, so often we're all about trying to be different. And at the end of the day, we're a marketing agency, turnkey. So we've got a bunch of ways in which our customers interact with us. We've got done for you services. We've got done with you, where we kind of train out marketing agencies and marketing departments. And then we've got a DIY offering as well. And I think what makes us different is that we've really got a strong foundation in building systems around our marketing, right? Marketing efforts change, but the systems and fundamental understandings should improve over time. And the other big differentiator is that we don't show up with all the answers. So if you're looking for the answers, we're not the guys for you. We show up with good questions, and our good questions help you as a business owner, as a marketing professional, figure out what actions you need to be taking to get the results that we're getting with our clients as well. So that's probably in a nutshell what defines us.
Okay, and you guys work with clients all over the globe, or do you have a certain region? How does that work as far as what geography you guys work with?
Yeah, so mainly the US, pretty much entirely the US. I'm South African, so I'm not based in the US, but we got a remote team that's, leveraging expertise from around the world, global marketplace, which is great. And I live up in a mountain village, so remote lifestyle suits me really well. But for the main part, we're working with US-based clients, yeah.
Okay, and now let me ask you this. Why do you think, I've heard you say this before, being distinct is more important than being differentiated?
Yeah, so being differentiated and focusing on that in our marketing, in our messaging, in our advertising, when I say our as a company trying to get bought by someone, it's kind of like this idea of a snowflake, right? Every snowflake is unique, right? Every snowflake is differentiated. But if you zoom out and you look at a whole bunch of snowflakes, all you see are snowflakes. They all look the same. And so from the customer's perspective, when they are making the decision, and generally in our space, with our customers are making a decision on which marketing agency to partner with, each marketing agency has this differentiation. From the customer's perspective, they all kind of have something special and they all look the same in that way. So we want to then leverage being distinct, and this ties into our marketing framework of we have to be building memories in our customers' minds. And what makes something memorable, right? It's being distinct. It's having, they can pick you out of a crowd. They know your colors. They know your messaging. They know your tagline. They know something about you that is distinct that might not necessarily mean that you're differentiated. So that's kind of where we lean into this distinctness over differentiation.
Okay, if a company signs on with you, what are some of the things you look at when you first get a new client? What do you look at to start their campaign?
Yeah, right on. So first up, we're going to be looking at building memories. Are you successfully building memories in your customers' minds? Because only 5% of the market is ready to buy right now. Like right now, I need toothpaste. I'm going on to Amazon. I'm going to buy toothpaste. If my favorite brand's not there, I don't care. I'm going to buy something else. So I need something right now. But that's only 5% of the market. So we got to be in our customers' minds so that when they move into that buying moment, they think of us, right? They literally have a memory of our value prop and what we do and the problem that we solve. So we would first look at the story the brand is telling. Like, are they clear? Are they leveraging the story framework that we've mastered that is universal? You know, every great movie, I know you're a big movie guy involved in a lot of different ways, but every great movie's got 3 acts and 7 parts. And so we can tell our customers about what we do and how we solve their problems using this universal framework. So we want to make sure that our client is using story to build emotional connections with their customers. And then we're going to look at their design assets, their brand assets. Are they distinct? Are they memorable? Are they putting it everywhere so that they are building memories throughout the customer's experience with them so that when they're ready to buy, they buy. So that'll be the first step. And then we got a few more as well that I'm sure we'll dig into as well.
All right, so tell me, once you have that story and design laid out, what are the next steps involved? Where do you go from there?
Yes, absolutely. So the next step in our framework is about maximizing availability, right? We need to be available. Our products, our services have to be available anywhere that customers are looking. So we want to be in stock. If you think of going into a supermarket and you're going to go buy that toothpaste, if it's not on the shelf, you can't buy it, right? So we have to be everywhere that our customers are looking. And that might mean we're going to be organically ranking in SEO. That might mean we're going to be, getting on lists that Google is presenting to customers when they are searching for solutions, podcasts like this one. Well, there's a bunch of ways in which we can be available. So we want to do some auditing there. Where are you in stock and where should you be in stock so that you are easy to buy?
All right, what would the next step be?
Well, then now we're available to the customers that are, wanting to buy, but we also got to get in front of customers that might not be even looking right now, right? So we got to reach the market, and that is the third kind of pillar of our approach. Reaching the market. We want to be reaching all users and all uses, right? So we don't want to make too many assumptions about who might buy, and this is where I get a bit nervous with the idea of niche marketing, where we just kind of got the zero eye focus that we're only going to sell to the specific avatar. And we want to be open to all users and all uses. So focusing on expanding our reach and not doing so much kind of frequency-based marketing. So kind of hitting somebody with 10 marketing messages in, as many days. But how do we get our initial offer, our initial message out to as many people as possible? And this relates to some really interesting data that comes out of Coca-Cola, right? So Coca-Cola, this global brand, over 50% of their revenue comes from people that buy Coke 3 times a year or less, right? These are light buyers. And you'd never think that, right?
Wait, less than 3 actual cans of Coke a year?
Less than 3 cans of Coke a year accounts for 50% or more of Coca-Cola's revenue. So it's not these like Coca-Cola addicted, drinkers who are buying 50 cases at a time. It's this wide distribution because they are available everywhere and they're reaching all of these different ways, they're reaching all of these different market spaces so that people can buy from them. Very, very important here. And the other piece of this is really helping our customers understand how they can use us, right? So if we take this Coca-Cola example, Coca-Cola has built connections with so many different uses in our lives. That's why it's the go-to drink for so many people. You drink it on a hot day. You drink it when you're with friends. You drink it as a pick you up. You drink it as a relaxer after work. There's every use you can think of. Coca-Cola has managed to bring their messaging and their brand and their profile into that space. So they're ready to be bought whenever we think of that kind of thing. So that's what we do. We want to, make sure that we're focusing on reaching as many people as possible with as many different messaging platforms as we can, and not worrying so much about hitting one kind of market segment numerous times. We want to get that initial offer out to as many people as possible because we know that a certain number of them are going to take that first offer straight away, and it's generally the most effective offer in a kind of a sequence of marketing actions. And then
some companies assume they have that certain niche that you picture in your mind what that niche might be. Like you mentioned other day, we were talking about Harley Davidson. Now tell people this story. When you picture Harley Davidson, when you picture their clients, I picture big beards, tattoos and leather jackets and big biker dudes.
Yeah.
But tell us exactly, really, truthfully, what is Harley's market?
Yeah, so I mean, this was just, sometimes the truth is uncomfortable. It doesn't fit with our think, and the medical profession really has this down. Like when something true has been discovered, you gotta throw out the old textbook, right? You can't kind of, well, we're gonna think that and this is kind of the data that sometimes flies in the face, right? Because people like talking about this niche, this kind of target avatar. And in the case of Harley Davidson, 3.5% of their revenue is coming from that demographic that you just described: biker, bar, beards, tattoos. The rest, it's suburban dads, it's suburban moms, it's everybody out there, lawyers, doctors. It's who knows, right? We don't know. That's the point. But it's not in this kind of very clear space that we assume. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Harleys are expensive, so you got to figure a lot of people that have the extra capital to purchase a $20,000 or $30,000 Harley are not always who you think they would be.
Yeah, for sure. And this is where target and focus makes sense, right? It's not niching like we're only gonna let bikers buy because that's our brand. It's okay, we need to target specific demographics of income brackets, right? Because they're the ones that can afford it. That makes sense. That's a strategic decision. But if we've got the marketing budget, we want to be reaching as many areas of the available market as possible, the available customers that are out there, so that we can, let them know what we got and how it solves their problem, and they can have a choice to buy from us.
All right, now let me ask you this. If a customer wants to sign on with you guys for marketing, do you offer some kind of free analysis, or do you give them, some time to basically talk with you and give them, a layout of what you would do for them? Is there some kind of complimentary?
So the way we look at it is that, again, based on the data, the average CEO, who is the kind of candidate that we're speaking to, their time is generally valued at $50 to $200 an hour. So our marketing strategy call, which, anyone that wants to work with us would jump in a call with us for about 40 minutes, depending on, how much time it takes. And we would have this conversation, talk to them about what they're doing, talk to them about how they could change what they're doing, what we would do if we were working with them. And we want that to be, worth more than at least $50 to $200. So we're going to make sure that value is in there. And that can include looking at their site. It can include making recommendations. Again, it's not us showing up with all the answers. We're going to get in a conversation with that decision maker, with that, marketing professional, CEO, and we're going to say, what's not working? How's it not working? Where's your revenue coming from? Where would it make sense to start? What are your limitations? How can we, so definitely. And in that conversation, we're going to make it clear how we work with our clients. And if we're a fit, we're going to take it to the next step and then get going and get them a great site, get them some great marketing and help their business grow.
Do you have any incredible success stories you can tell us about some clients that have worked with you guys?
Yeah, so I mean,
I know you can't say names, but
yeah, for sure. I think just to back up before we go into the details, and I'll share some of the things that we've seen with our clients. The way that we help decision makers choose their marketing partner is we like to give this idea of two different. Marketing involves risk. And so there is a parallel with gambling. Obviously, it's not the same risk profile. But if you imagine the two guys show up at a casino, one of them, Hawaiian shirt, gold chains, flamboyant, does a handbrake turn with a Lamborghini, jumps out the door, puts 10 grand on the roulette table, all on black, right? Sometimes he gets it, sometimes he doesn't. Then there's another guy who arrives with a briefcase. Maybe he's got some spectacles on, calm, consistent, goes up to the blackjack tables, plays 21 for 6 hours, comes out with a decent profit, but it wasn't super exciting and flashy, and he just got the work done. And that's the kind of marketing partner that we are. We're going to be testing, we're going to be making data-driven decisions. And that guy in the Lamborghini, he only tells you about the wins, and he's not betting with his own money. So just suffice to say that we are more interested in revenue growth and, profit growth as opposed to like strict ROI. But generally, we see at least a 2x conversion on the sites that we turn around. And we've seen as much as 25x ROI. We generally aim for about a 10x ROI. But again, that's not the primary metric. We want to see revenue growth. We want to see business growth. We want to see even marketing alignment has already been super valuable. Just helping a company bring their marketing team's messaging, like their language around the brand story that they tell, even that has seen great benefit. But yeah, we've got a bunch of different information. Jump in a strategy call with us. We'll share more.
I'm going to share all your links, but before we do that, I want you to help me with a subscriber giveaway.
Yeah.
We're going to do today's winter view session. Let's get started. Okay, guys, if you're watching this and you have not filled out the form at winterview.win, I'm giving away free money here, guys, either a PayPal payment or an Amazon gift card or a charity of your choice if you're under 18. So we've got 3 of our regular subscribers here today. Trevor Mole, we've got Mr. Ben TV, and we've got Sub Pals. And we're going to fold these up so Josh can't see. And then we're going to put them all in here in one of these cups here. All right, Josh, pick a cup 1 through 3.
Got to be 3.
All right, that's the 7th person. You're the 7th person in a row to pick 3. I don't think I even need these other 2 cups. All right, that's insane. I mean, what are the odds of 7? I think people are playing me now. All right, the winner is Mr. Ben TV. Congratulations.
Hey, congrats, Ben.
All right, I will PayPal you or Amazon gift card you in the next 24 hours, Mr. Ben. Congrats. And finally, before we go here, Josh, tell me the links that people can follow you on, your website, your Instagram, everything else. Where can they find you?
Yeah, so across the board, it's going to be clearbrand.com. So that's ClearBrand.com. And from there, you can check out the site. We've got some really great resources. Cool short story. Before I joined the ClearBrand team, I was building out my own site. I found their StoryBrand website blueprint template, which is awesome. And then I eventually joined the academy, which is also part of what we do. And so I really, really recommend that, especially for small business owners. A lot of great solutions there. So check us out.
All right, guys, I'm going to put actually all 3 links below. The ClearBrand website, their free website blueprint, and their marketing, their academy link down below. So go ahead and check out those links. Josh, thanks so much for joining us. You're officially released from the Wolf Den.
Thanks so much. Cheers.
Take care.